We promise that we didn't screw up the gameplay recording. It's just a white screen.
Yeah.
Oh. Or it might just be the end.
Watch there be like a jump. Oh.
End credit sequence.
Hello?
Was wondering if we can meet, please.
Huh? Who is this?
It's me.
Who? You gotta be kidding me. Vincent, is that you? Not gonna lie here, I was pretty sure you were dead.
At this point, I know you probably hate me, but I really need to talk to you.
We're talking right now, aren't we?
Face to face. I want us to settle this once and for all.
Where are you?
Write down the following coordinates. Okay, and don't worry, it's a safe place.
Should I come alone or can I bring someone?
Are they trustworthy?
He's my right-hand man.
I suppose that's no problem.
It's a glove. I don't have any friends, remember?
Yeah, that's true. You have a bowl cut. No one expects you to have any friends.
Well, my God, what do we have here? If it isn't the prodigy, the most brilliant and promising mind the world has ever known. He who will guide humanity toward a better world.
Are you done?
I like his little, noodle arm walk. Have you been here all this time? What the heck is this place? Anyway, are you going to tell me why he brought me here? Nicole is waiting for me on the other side.
I want to reveal the truth to the world. That's a fake laugh.
Oh, you were serious? Let me get this straight, Vincent. You're returning to me what is mine? That's the least an author can demand, right? After all these years, you just show up all of a sudden, and you deign to do what you should have done from the start. Were you expecting a prize or something? Dude, you're something else, alright?
You're still acting like I'm the one responsible for all this? Like I was the only Evan? You were as much a part of this as me. Why then was revealing the truth my responsibility? What was stopping you? You could have spoken up at any time, but you kept quiet. Did the exact same thing I did.
You want to know the teeny little difference, my old friend? You were the face. Let me ask you something. What do you think would happen if Andre Ager decides to reveal the truth to the world? It'd just be one of those tabloids where an ex-employee from Area 51 reveals top-secret info. No matter how plausible the testimony, the man never has proof. People don't believe him. Is it because he's lying? Most likely. But in many cases, it's the other way around. Of course, the government won't keep files in his name. And of course, they'd scrub every last shred of evidence suggesting he ever worked there. The absence of proof paradoxically becomes the proof. I'm not lying. I did work there, but they erased all the files and then my memories. Ring any bells? My name doesn't mean anything. However, if Mr. Evan Goldstein comes out and says something, that's a different story. And you know how people love faces. I actually thought I said feces for a second. The story of this poor orphan kid who becomes a brilliant millionaire and wins everybody's heart. They don't seem to realize they've been told the same old story over and over again. And still, they always fall for it. I'm sure they would believe any nonsense that comes out of your mouth. We're doomed as a species, no doubt about it. I may be more Evan than you, but as far as people are concerned, you, and only you, are Evan. That is why, my friend, the responsibility was on your shoulders. But instead, you just ran away. You ran away taking everything that should have been mine. Seems you weren't so upset with what they created after all.
Do you think I enjoyed doing that? Do you think I had a good time seeing you like that? Do you think I didn't feel like scum of the earth? Do you have the slightest clue what the hell I've been through since then? Why do you think I ran away? Couldn't take part of that anymore.
You could have talked to me. We could have found a way.
Why do you think I brought you here? I know I should have done it sooner, but I couldn't, Andre. I couldn't. They were keeping an eye on me more than you. I was a public figure, after all. I was so little I could barely understand what was going on. I didn't know who to call for help. Didn't have anybody. They kept me alone and locked away. I was so scared. But that's about to change. Don't you get it, Andre? It's never about us. I'm not your enemy, nor you or mine. We've got one enemy in common. The ones who put us through all of this. The ones who created Evan. And I'm sure they wanted this, to separate us, to sow resentment between us, to keep us silent, to keep us alone against the world. This is what they always wanted. You're gonna keep doing what they want? I didn't bring you here to keep fighting.
So what do you plan to do? Hold some press conference and spit everything out? Do you think that scenario ends with you alive and breathing? They'll chase you forever. You know how that ends.
I know, and I don't care. Got nothing left to lose. Don't worry, I won't mention you.
What the hell? Toss my name in too.
What?
If we're going to sync Upbring, we have to do it right. I'm in. Whatever it takes to tear them apart. Though, if they're so large, it might not make any difference.
Andre, guess I'm not the only one who's changed. What I'm trying to say here is, for all the pain I've caused, I just wanted to say from the bottom of my heart, I'm sorry.
I thought those words would never come out of your mouth. Are you feeling okay? Did you go to some spiritual retreat and find yourself? Seriously, where the hell are we?
Well, actually, it's a long story.
I think we've exhausted Nicola's patience as well.
Well, alright. Sorry to say it was a really very long story, so I'd settle in.
Alright.
I came here because it is believed that this island keeps the secret of eternal life. So that line of monoliths that does all along... See that line of monoliths that goes along all the seashore? They're hieroglyphs, and...
Wait, I know this story.
You do?
Years ago, I heard rumors about Upbring having a secret base in a place like this.
The bastards are everywhere, huh?
I didn't believe it then.
Me neither, but in any case, the mortality thing is a lie. Just finished translating all the monoliths.
It's obvious it's a lie. I'm surprised you fell for something like that.
Any ideas?
Should I have some?
No, I just hoped you'd come up with something. You're the genius, after all.
Everybody seems to believe that genius and magician are the same thing. I can't perform miracles, Vincent.
So there's nothing we can do?
Just joking. I'm not being completely honest with you. I can perform miracles, and I do have ideas.
Really?
No. That doesn't mean you're going to like what I'm going to suggest.
I guess it's better than nothing. I'm all ears.
What does the message say?
Eternal as the sun, our sacred place is not, nor will become eternal he who looks for eternity. Because the same man who, on this land, all ego abandons, will know the search of it meaning lacks. Only consciousness was and is forever, my endless true eternity.
It's perfect. But somewhat long, don't you think? We could make some changes.
Changes?
We could modify the message.
What for? How the heck do you expect us to rewrite them? I don't speak ancient hieroglyph puzzle.
I didn't say anything about rewriting them. Wait here.
I'm just gonna... What just happened? You just hit a button? He's performing miracles. I get it.
I see. Oh. Vincent, come here.
What is he up to?
Look at this.
You opened a portal on top of the monolith that leads to the same monolith?
You weren't paying attention, were you? Look closer.
Oh. It's different. Did you exchange them?
The one from our left is now to our right and vice versa.
Andre, just what are you up to?
I was wondering if it would be difficult to form a new message based on the original. And as soon as you read it to me, I realized it wouldn't be. We just exchanged some monoliths to repeat others. Indeed, something totally different could be achieved, with a message somewhat opposite than the original.
eternal as the sun, our sacred place is not, nor will become eternal he who looks for eternity. It's the same man who on this land all ego abandons. We know the search of it meaning lacks, only consciousness was and is forever my endless true eternity.
This one's the original, right? 46 monoliths, 46 words. But I propose the following.
Eternal is my son, and eternal will become he who not abandons our sacred place, because only on this land the same man is forever endless true eternity.
28 monoliths, 28 words. Notice that I'm only changing the order of some words or repeating them. And finally, I discard the unnecessary ones. Eternal is my son, and eternal will become he who not abandons our sacred place, because only on this land the same man is forever endless true eternity.
I still don't get why we'd want to do that.
Look, I've got an idea. Why don't you let me do the talking, and you keep your questions for the end?
Go on.
Your friend, Clover, right? What is it that he wants the most above all things?
To not die?
Vincent, you really suck at this. Based on your descriptions, Clover only cares about one thing. His sister. It doesn't matter if he saves himself or not, he just cares about saving Dices. And what we could do is give him precisely that. Or more accurately, we could make him believe that. I'm going to tell you this now, we can't save him. Neither him nor her.
Oh boy.
They're on death's doorstep already.
There's nothing we can...
But we can make him believe the opposite. Imagine the following scenario.
Oh boy.
You go back to Clover's house with a notebook in your hands. You tell him, Clover, it's real, the legend is real. You give him the notebook, and you tell him to come here for the artifact. You offer to take care of Dices in the meantime. Clover, filled with hope, heads to the island. And he starts to decipher the message, monolith after monolith. Remember, though, that this isn't the original message, but ours. Anyways, during his journey, Clover discovers someone else was also sent to the island. It's a girl who is also looking for something there. This girl decides to join him in his search, and they become close. Clover completes the message. He learns that the whole island is an artifact.
Oh boy.
And that the immortality is granted by the island from the moment you step on its shores. That wasn't really Dices. A bit of disappointment sinks into Clover. Now that he knows the artifact is not something he can take home to Dices. But suddenly, the girl comes up with the theory that it wasn't immortality that the island granted,
Oh boy.
but rather the island exists outside of time as we know it. Time doesn't pass normally on this island, and as a result, hours, days, months, and years didn't pass as usual there, making everything and everyone on it unaging, immortal, and eternal.
Oh boy.
That's when the girl also discovers that she is actually Dices, Clover's sister, who had been sent by you, due to the temporary gap that was generated because, remember, Clover arrived first. Dices was able to reach his age outside the island, and then head 3 years later. Years later. Clover obviously doesn't notice that span of years because he was on the island the whole time. In any case, getting back to the story. And just when Clover thought everything was lost, he realizes that what he's been looking for has been in front of him the whole time. Dices also reveals that she was never sick in the first place. Clover, seeing that his sister has grown and lived a good life, that she's alright, and that they can still keep seeing one another as long as he stays there, he becomes happy. All of his worries vanish, a smile spreads across his face.
Oh no.
He decides to stay and live on the island, to postpone his death forever. The following days are happy, they're perfect. Dices visits him from time to time, until the day comes when Clover eventually dies. But he dies believing everything, he dies happy. It's beautiful, fantastic, the audience cries, laughs, cue the applause. What do you think? It all just came to me. Brilliant, isn't it? As if it was some emotional video game.
We get it, guys. Pat yourselves on the back. Congratulations for that. It's the most twisted thing I've ever heard.
I knew you wouldn't like it. You never like my ideas.
Just listen to what you're saying. It's absurd.
Vincent, look at this damn place. Eternal life, an ancient civilization, a message engraved on monoliths. Don't you think it's already absurd enough? Do you really think adding some extra details would make it less believable? Isn't this what you wanted? Doing something for him? Maybe we can't avoid his leaving this world, but we can at least direct how he leaves it. Giving him a worthy end, full of adventure and emotion.
And die believing a lie?
Look, Vincent. I'm sure that today somebody died believing you're a genius. It was their truth the whole time. The truth only ceases to be true when you find out it's a lie. I like this.
Yeah.
And Clover will never find out. Although it won't be the truth for us, it will be for him. Even though if that truth just lasts an ephemeral moment.
And decorate it as much as you like. A lie is a lie. And just, it's not right. It doesn't feel right.
I want to believe everybody deserves a happy ending. And suddenly that's not right? Our whole lives were a lie. What's the difference? Do you want to do something for Clover or not? Didn't you say you'd do anything for him? Let me recall, what was that other option? Oh yeah, leave him to die at home with the baby who also dies. In absolute solitude. But anyway, I'm not going to judge you. It is your decision after all. This is actually a really fucking good plot.
Yeah, it is. It's crazy how good it is. Where are you going?
Aren't we just going to join poor Clover on his final days? Time passes while we ponder.
Wait,
Yes?
the message. Your message is shorter than the original. What are you going to do with the remaining monoliths?
You'd be surprised all of the problems that high-powered explosives can solve.
You're going to blow them up?
What, afraid someone's going to hear us? We're in the middle of nowhere.
The girl. Who's the girl? Who's Dices?
An actress? No idea, we'll find someone.
Promise me. Whoever she is, she agrees with all this. Let her know all the details.
I promise.
Andre, do you really believe something like this could work out?
I don't have the slightest idea. But you know how much I would indulge in making an idea come true when it takes hold of me.
I hope you know what you're doing. Tell me how I can help.
Oh, no. Leave it to me. I'll take care of all the island business. You make sure to convince Clover to come here and to take care of the baby. And when this is all over, we'll bring down Uppring. Together, like old times. You can trust me.
That doesn't sound trustworthy at all.
Nope.
Oh boy. Achievement unlocked. Where am I? These sheets. I'm not at home, but I feel like I am. My head hurts. I don't know how I got here. The last thing I remember is doing that whole act in front of Clover. Clover! I need to see if he's alright.
Spoiler alert, he's not.
Oh, we'll see.
Have you already played it?
No. So much light. I should have said that weirdly. So much light. Oh.
Oh, I didn't know Clover knew guitar.
Aw. I wonder if we take down Uppring. I want to see how that's like. Oh. You know, Clover, I always thought I had everything. Everything anybody could ever want. Money, fame, power. Funny thing is, when I disappeared, no one really cared. It was all over the news, sure, but there wasn't anyone genuinely worried about me. No one wondering if I was okay. And honestly, I don't blame them. It was when I asked the neighbors about you that I realized that actually I never had anything. Rest in peace, friend. Rest in peace, Dices.
The fuck?
Look who just woke up.
That's so sad.
It is.
Don't tell me you don't find it strange. What? Him dying at such a convenient moment. Too convenient, I'd say. If it had happened just a few hours earlier, everything would have gone to waste. How did you know so precisely when it would happen? Heh. I didn't. That's reassuring. Oh, good. Now are you gonna start preaching to me about right and wrong too? What? Why are you looking at me like that? Hey, I just lied to him. He lied to the whole world. He deserved a little punishment, didn't he? Besides, he went to talk to her. He'll find out eventually. Do you think he'll get mad? Of course he will. But then I remember that my way of doing things once again worked. And he'll forget about it. I want to ask you something. Do you really believe that if she had known everything from the start, her connection with Clover would have been as authentic as it was? Nobody wants to be part of a farce. I didn't force anyone to do anything. She saw all his pain, and lying to him was the least she could do. She decided to do it. But it's not about lying or telling the truth. Nor is it about doing the right thing or the wrong thing. It's about getting results. But I guess it's easier to just call me the movie's villain.
Yeah, kind of.
Man, those are some not subtle fourth wall breaks.
Yeah.
I guess we all have our little lies. My name's not actually Nicola.
It's Nikolaj. He poisoned him, I'm guessing, right?
I think so.
I did it. Thank you, Maddie Schmid. Thank you, Whitethorn Digital.
I thought it was Matthias Schmid.
Yeah, probably. Matthias. Thank you guys so much for giving us this game. This was an amazing experience.
I have to say, I goofed around a lot.
You did.
During the playthrough. But
you did.
The plot and actually like the theme of it, where it's like, is a lie really that bad if
it's a good lie?
Like,
yeah.
It was harmless in this case, and
it was
more important than anything else. Like, it let the guy die happy.
It did, and
it gave the guy hope.
It did. Yeah, I'm really sad about like the real Dices dying so young, but
yeah,
this was a very beautiful story, and the puzzles, while frustrating to Eli, was
I was frustrated because you were the one playing.
I know. I'm bad at puzzles.
You're not that bad.
I'm pretty bad at puzzles. You solved all of them in this episode. Anyway. But thank you guys so much. Check out this game if you haven't already done so.
Give them your money. It's a good story.
Give them your money. It's an amazing story. I loved it. And
But here's the thing. Like, last second armchair analysis. Okay? So, what Andre was saying about, like, you can't fake the emotion, right?
Right.
That's directly relevant to the player, because the player didn't know all the details.
That's true. We did not. It's amazing. A great experience. I'm glad we got to experience it together. Thank you, Whitethorn Digital. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys so much for letting us get in on this, because this is awesome. I had a great time with it, even if I was being a total goofball. It's just my nature. What can I say?
Yeah.
The work that you guys have done is just phenomenal.
Yeah. I'm glad that we finished another Let's Play series. It's great.
I'm glad that we did this one.
Yeah, it's real good. Oh my gosh. That said,
I do not mind dropping a series if it's bad, but this one, like, it took a minute to pick up, but it definitely picked up.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But that's...
hey, it's you!
What?
On the right?
I don't see
Almost at the top?
Drew.
Drew?
That's Moose. All right, whatever.
And hey, Evan!
Evan! All right. That's...
Minor gods.
I
think I'm really glad that we did silly voices in the beginning, because that gave us enough gas to, like, cruise on through the like till it kind of kicked in.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, oh shit, I shouldn't have done that.
Oh well, we did it. I've got nothing else. Go play this game, guys.
Yeah, go get it and play it for yourself. Do things differently than we did it.
Yeah, preferably. But that's going to be it for this series. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Bye.
Whoopsies, we ended the recording before we knew about this bonus stage, so let's do that.
Yeah, it's a post-credits scene.
Hey, we called it. You want to read her?
Sure.
What is this place?
Whoops. This is where everything changed for me. I hid in a small town near this island when I needed to vanish.
I see. But how did you find this place?
By accident, really. I was looking for somewhere off-grid, totally disconnected. Didn't want anyone to recognize me. So I started visiting islands in the middle of the Pacific, little towns, which eventually led me to discover this island.
Well, what better place to disappear than a tropical oasis? Okay, but why did you bring me here?
I want you to meet someone very special to me. Follow me.
She's not following.
Oh, there she goes.
Whoa, what is this thing? It looks like something out of an ancient history documentary.
It's an ancient monolith. Well, this one isn't ancient since Entree recreated our message.
It says something? Oh, kind of like a hieroglyph.
Basically, you get
What if
to
that's
interact
freaking
with
dices?
it. Basically, but you get to interact with it, kind of like a game or a giant puzzle.
No way, I love puzzles. Can I try?
Slow down there. Let me show you how it's done. Follow me, but watch your step. Oh, these are the bonus ones. Okay. Oh, no.
I know what you gotta do. Yeah.
What's that? Yeah. Ah, figured it out, numb nuts.
Oh, and then you gotta do the jump pad to go.
Yeah. Nope, I gotta do this.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nicely done.
Oh.
Oh, hey.
She just ran past the entire thing. Hey, didn't know you had a knack for solving cryptic ancient puzzles.
Give me the treasure if you don't want to lose your heads.
Huh?
Who's that?
How dare you speak like that in front of one of the most legendary pirates of modern times?
I didn't know there were modern pirates. Cool.
Oh, snap.
The great Maisie K. Kendrick demands you hand the treasure over to me.
What is she talking about?
You may try to hide it from me, but this map reveals all.
A map? Let me have a look at that. Non ho pora della... I don't know how to read this language.
Oh.
Spare no expense. Facing your fear doesn't make you strong. It just means you have good eyesight. Oh.
I don't know what this is.
I think it's
I
just
can't
a bunch.
read that.
I think it's just messages from the developers, potentially.
Maybe.
Yeah. It's very cute.
That reminded me of the Link's Awakening, the seagull
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's
Thank you, Michael
Go through all
Fassbender, there, for the fucking
Oh, thanks Ortiz
quote.
and Pal Zaxxon.
fireworks.
Where is it? Where's the treasure?
This isn't a map.
And what is it?
How should I know?
What are you two whispering about? Don't try anything funny.
But of course, the treasure. How could I have forgotten? It's just over there.
Where? Where is it?
See those monoliths behind us? Follow the line until they draw until you find a broken boat. It's right below it. And don't forget your shovel.
Treasure! Arr!
What a bizarre statement.
Yeah.
Weird.
Okay, where were we? There's one more left. Let's go.
Oh boy.
It's
a
gonna be
post-game.
Yeah, post game.
I bet this one's really tricky.
It might very well be.
Yeah. Then jump. To the
Yep.
left.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got this.
Yeah. Queen. Oh.
Oh yeah. Oh, it bloomed.
Oh.
The flowers bloomed.
Yeah, they always do that when you cross them.
I didn't notice that until now.
So what do they say?
Huh?
You said they were hieroglyphs, right? What did you write on them?
Clover and more.
Oh.
Over what? What does that even mean?
Did you just take this random girl to hook up with you on this weird island? She has no idea what's at stake.
I have a hunch who that was.
That was it.
Loading?
That was it. That was the game.
What the? Who was the fucking girl? Was that Dices? Or did Dices actually die?
I think Dice has actually died. I think she just took her there because she, I don't know. Anyway, that's it. Bye, guys.